What if everything you thought about aging was wrong? They told us getting old means more pills, more pain, more dependence. But what if it doesn't have to be that way? I'm 94, I live alone, I take no medications. And at my last checkup, my doctor told me my body functions like someone in their 60s. He asked for my secret, and today I'm sharing it with you. No, it's not a miracle cure or some expensive treatment. It's 5 small morning habits, simple things I do every day that have helped me stay sharp, strong, and independent while many people half my age are already slowing down. These habits aren't hard, but missing them can cost you dearly your memory, your balance, even your dignity. You only get one body. What you do in the first hour after waking could decide how well it ages. Before we dive in, tell me what's the very first thing you do when you wake up. If this resonates with you, please like the video, subscribe, and share your answer in the comments below. Your future self will thank you. Habit number 1, warm salt water, the simple ritual that reverses morning decline. You wake up, your mouth is dry, your joints feel stiff. Maybe your thoughts are just a little slower than usual. So you reach for your usual comfort coffee. That first warm sip feels like it's bringing you back to life. But what if it's doing the exact opposite? Most people over 50 don't realize it, but your body loses nearly a liter of water every single night just from breathing and sweating while you sleep. You go to bed hydrated, you wake up dehydrated, and if the first thing you drink is coffee or tea, both diuretics, you're draining even more water from your cells before your day has even begun. That morning fog you feel, it might not be age, it might be dehydration. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, even mild dehydration can reduce brain performance by up to 27% in adults over 65. It also increases inflammation markers by more than 30%. And yet, 8 out of 10 older adults don't start their day with proper hydration. Why? Because nobody told us how vital that first drink of the day really is. Think about it. Your brain is 75% water. Your joints rely on a delicate layer of synovial fluid to stay cushioned and mobile. Your blood needs fluid to carry oxygen. Without it, everything slows down. Everything stiffens. Everything ages. Eleanor, an 82-year-old woman from Oregon, had been struggling with headaches and brain fog for years. Doctors tried everything from pain meds to MRI scans. Nothing worked. Until one day, a wellness nurse suggested a change so simple it sounded ridiculous: a glass of warm water with a pinch of sea salt first thing in the morning. Within a week, her headaches vanished. Her clarity returned. She said, "It felt like someone turned the lights back on in my mind." Here's why it works. Warm water is absorbed faster by your stomach than cold water, especially first thing in the morning when your body's still waking up. Adding a tiny pinch of unrefined salt, not table salt, adds essential electrolytes like sodium, magnesium, and potassium. This creates what scientists call osmotic balance. In plain English, it helps water actually get into your cells, not just pass through you. And no, it's not about chugging water all day. It's about when you hydrate. That first 30 seconds of your day is when your body is most dehydrated and most ready to absorb what it needs. But timing is everything. If you drink coffee before hydrating, you're triggering your adrenal glands and kidneys while your cells are still parched. That creates a shock to your system, raising cortisol and draining fluid even faster. Instead of waking up your body, you're stressing it out. And over time, that daily stress adds up. Arthritis pain. It gets worse with dehydration. Memory lapses. Your brain needs fluid to remove metabolic waste built up during sleep. Ever felt that fuzzy head in the morning? That's your brain struggling to clear the fog without the water it needs. Now imagine starting your day differently. You wake up. Before touching your phone, before the coffee pot, you take a glass, 16 ounces of room temperature water. You add just a pinch of Himalayan or Celtic salt. You sip it slowly, mindfully. Within minutes, your body starts to respond. Your joints loosen, your head clears, your gut begins to move, your energy starts rising, not crashing. This one shift takes less than a minute, but the impact, it can change how your entire day unfolds. Most people over 60 think they need more medicine, more supplements, more therapy. But sometimes what your body really needs is exactly what it's been missing for decades. Water in the right way at the right time. I've done this every morning since my mid-70s. It's not a trend. It's not fancy. But I'll tell you something, I haven't had a migraine, a dizzy spell, or a foggy morning in years. You don't need to overhaul your whole routine. You just need to start it right. So tonight before bed, set a glass of water on your nightstand. Add a pinch of mineral salt. No lemon juice, no sugar. Just pure hydration waiting to greet your body the moment you open your eyes. Try it for 1 week. Don't change anything else, just this. And tell me, what's the first thing you usually drink when you wake up? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your routine. And if this helped you think differently about aging, give it a like, subscribe for more, and remember, your health is your greatest wealth. Habit number 2, 10 minutes of morning sunlight, the light that heals from the inside out. You might think you're doing your body a favor by going for a walk in the afternoon. But here's the truth. If you're not stepping into the sun within the first 30 minutes of waking up, you're missing the most powerful healing tool nature ever gave us. Your body isn't just waking up when you open your eyes. It's searching for a signal, a cue, something to tell it. The day has started. Let's begin. That cue is light. Not just any light, not the overhead bulb in your kitchen, not your phone screen, not the flicker of the television. It has to be natural light, and it has to hit your eyes early. When morning sunlight enters your eyes, it activates a group of cells called melanopsin receptors. These cells send an electrical signal straight to your brain's master clock, the suprachiasmatic nucleus. And from there, over 150 processes begin to unfold: hormone production, immune regulation, digestion, alertness, mood balance, all triggered by that one simple input. Miss that signal and your entire day runs out of rhythm. Stanford's Center for Sleep Sciences found that just 10 to 15 minutes of natural light exposure in the morning boosts serotonin levels by up to 42% in older adults. That's the neurotransmitter responsible for mood, motivation, and memory. Skip it and your brain stays in a half-sleep state. Melatonin, the sleep hormone, keeps circulating. Your energy dips, your focus wanders, your sleep that night disrupted again. It's not your age, it's your timing. Robert, a 78-year-old retired engineer, used to suffer from years of poor sleep. He took his walks daily, always around 3 or 4 p.m., but his nights were restless. He needed medication to fall asleep, and even then, he'd wake up 3 or 4 times a night. It wasn't until he shifted his walk to the early morning, within 20 minutes of waking, that everything changed. Within 2 weeks, his sleep returned. After a month, he tossed the sleep pills for good. Here's the key. This isn't about getting some sun whenever you have time. Morning light is chemically different from afternoon light. The wavelengths in the early hours, especially blue and green light, are what reset your circadian rhythm. They don't just help you sleep better, they tell your immune system to function better. They trigger enzymes that help your body metabolize food more efficiently. They literally set the tone for your biology. The best part, you don't need to exercise. You don't even need to break a sweat. All you need is 10 to 15 minutes outside, ideally within 30 minutes of waking. Rain or shine. Even on cloudy days, morning light is strong enough to do the job. But here's the important detail: don't wear sunglasses. Don't sit behind a glass window. And if you wear glasses or contacts, try to remove them briefly. Light must enter your eyes directly to reach those receptors and activate the circadian reset. Through glass or lenses, some of the critical wavelengths are filtered out. Your body misses the full signal. You don't have to stare at the sun, just be out in it. Sit on your porch, water the plants, walk to the mailbox, sip your morning water on the back steps. It's simple, it's free, but it's one of the most powerful medicines for aging well. A study from the University of Colorado found that seniors who consistently miss this morning light window have a 69% higher risk of depression and significantly higher rates of sleep disorders. Even more alarming, Northwestern researchers discovered that disrupted circadian rhythms in adults over 60 lead to faster muscle loss and cognitive decline. Your body wants to be in sync, but without the morning sun, it's trying to dance to music it can't hear. When I started practicing this habit in my 70s, I didn't expect much. But within a week, I was falling asleep faster. I stopped waking up in the middle of the night. My energy during the day became more stable, no more crashing at 2 p.m. And the surprising part, my digestion improved. My mood lifted. I felt like I was finally in flow with my day, not chasing after it. You don't have to be a morning person to feel the benefits. You just have to let nature do what it was designed to do, wake you up the right way. So tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, step outside. Just for 10 minutes, no sunglasses, no distractions, just you and the rising sun. It's not just light, it's the reset button your body's been waiting for. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed a difference in your mood or sleep when you get more natural light? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you're finding this helpful, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Your health is your greatest wealth. Habit number 3, the 4-minute brain activation that can rewire your aging mind. Every morning, like clockwork, your brain begins a silent process. If you don't intervene, if you simply go about your day without engaging it, it quietly lets go of over 30,000 neural connections. Every single day, gone. It doesn't hurt. You don't feel it. But little by little, your memory gets slower. Your decision-making dulls. Your sharpness fades, not because you're getting older, but because you're not giving your brain what it craves when it needs it most. In your first hour awake, your brain enters a rare high-potential state. Scientists at Harvard Medical School call this the plastic window. During this time, a special brain chemical, BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, rises dramatically. Think of it as Miracle-Gro for your brain cells. It helps your neurons form new pathways, strengthens memory circuits, and repairs minor damage caused during sleep. But there's a catch. That window only lasts for a short time. If you waste it by staring at your phone, watching the news, or scrolling through social media, you're missing the single most powerful moment of your day to boost brain health. Margaret, an 86-year-old widow from Ohio, discovered this after a hip surgery left her mostly immobile for weeks. Unable to do physical therapy, she feared her mind would decline from inactivity. But instead of staying idle, she committed to a short daily brain activation routine each morning. Within weeks, her mental clarity improved so much so that her doctors said her memory and focus had improved during her recovery. Her secret, a 4-minute brain routine. That's it, just 4 minutes. Here's how it works and why it's so effective. Step 1, solve a simple math problem. Not a test, not a challenge. Just enough to activate your logic center. Something like 23 plus 47 or 12 times 4. This fires up your brain's frontal lobe, getting your neurons to stretch and fire. Step 2, recall a vivid memory. Pick something meaningful, your 30th birthday, your first car, the smell of your grandmother's kitchen. Close your eyes. See it. Feel it. When you recall rich sensory detail, you're engaging your hippocampus, the memory center of the brain, and strengthening your ability to hold on to past experiences. Step 3, learn 4 new words. They don't have to be complex. You can pick them from a book, a podcast, or even a dictionary app. Say them out loud. Picture them. Use them in a sentence. This stimulates your language and comprehension areas and builds what researchers call cognitive reserve, your brain's defense against future decline. Step 4, visualize your day. Not just your to-do list. Actually walk through it in your mind. See yourself making breakfast, smiling during your morning walk, completing tasks with ease. This mental rehearsal strengthens executive function and helps your brain preview success before it happens. All 4 steps take less than 4 minutes, but together they light up every major region of your brain. Neuroscientists refer to this as cross-activation. It's like turning on all the lights in a house at once. You're not just protecting your brain, you're actively improving it. The National Institute on Aging published a 10-year study showing that older adults who engage in brief but intense cognitive activation each morning experience up to 29% slower memory decline compared to those who don't. And here's the best part, this doesn't require any special equipment. No screens, no apps. Just a few moments of focused attention. You can do it in bed, on the porch, or while sipping your warm morning water. Why does it matter so much? Because dementia doesn't begin when you notice something's wrong. It begins years earlier, when daily cognitive connections are left unused and slowly wither away. But the opposite is also true. Each time you activate your brain intentionally, you give it new life. You build resilience. You stay sharp. I've followed this habit since I turned 70. I credit it for why I can still remember names, tell stories, plan meals, and solve problems at 94. I don't feel slower. I feel prepared, focused, clear. Don't wait until you notice memory loss. Strengthen your brain before it needs saving. Set out your materials the night before a math question, a memory prompt, a list of new words, a plan for the day. Make it easy to begin. And when you wake up tomorrow before the world gets loud, give your brain the gift of 4 focused minutes. What's one memory you could revisit right now? One that still feels real? Share it in the comments below. And if this inspired you, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Your health is your greatest wealth. Habit number 4, the 7-minute inside-out movement routine that protects your joints and prevents falls. You wake up, your feet touch the floor, and your knees ache. Your back feels stiff. Maybe you shuffle to the kitchen, hoping it'll ease up on its own. But what if that morning stiffness isn't just aging? What if it's caused by the way you move, or worse, by the stretches you've been told are good for you? Most people over 60 are following exercise advice made for 25-year-olds. Forward bends, deep toe touches, fast neck rolls. But as we age, our joints change. Our connective tissues become drier, less elastic. Movements that were once harmless can now trigger micro tears, and over time lead to pain, inflammation, even injury. The Mayo Clinic found that doing the wrong kind of stretching in the morning increases inflammation by up to 31% in adults over 70. That's not just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. Thomas, an 85-year-old retired firefighter, followed his favorite morning stretch routine from his 50s for decades. He thought it was helping, but year after year he felt stiffer. He began relying on a walker. Doctors blamed aging. But when he switched to a gentler, joint-friendly sequence designed for his body, his age, he started to feel stronger. Within 6 weeks, he no longer needed the walker. For the first time in years, he walked across the living room unaided. What helped him? A 7-minute routine called Inside-Out Mobility, designed specifically for older adults. No floor work, no jumping, no pain. Just smart, gentle activation, starting from the inside and working your way out. Step 1. Seated shoulder rotations, 30 seconds. Sit on a sturdy chair. Let your arms hang by your sides. Start making small, slow circles with your shoulders. Gradually make the circles wider. This brings warmth and circulation to the upper back and shoulder joints without strain. Step 2. Seated marching. 1 minute. While seated, lift one knee then the other like a gentle march in place. This activates your hip flexors and engages your core, essential for balance. It also gets blood moving to your lower half safely. Step 3. Doorway chest expansions. 30 seconds, stand in a doorway. Place your hands at shoulder height on the frame. Step 1 foot forward and gently lean in. You'll feel your chest open. This reverses the hunched posture that many older adults develop and improves breathing mechanics. Step 4. Supported squats. 1 minute. Hold on to the back of a chair or countertop. Slowly bend your knees just a little, keeping your back straight. Only go as far as is comfortable. Then come back up. These small squats activate your glutes, the strongest muscles in your body, and help prevent falls. Step 5. Seated ankle circles. 30 seconds per foot. Sit down again. Extend one leg. Slowly rotate your ankle clockwise, then counterclockwise. Then switch feet. This movement improves ankle mobility, circulation, and strengthens your balance system. That's it, 7 minutes. But the impact, life-changing. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy showed that routines like this, gentle, progressive, and age-appropriate, can reduce joint pain by 44% in just 2 weeks. They also improve posture, increase coordination, and significantly lower the risk of falls. And unlike traditional workouts, you don't need a mat. You don't need equipment. You don't even need to leave your living room. The secret is in the order. Start from the center of the body, shoulders, hips, and move outward. Warm the joints before you challenge them. Engage the large muscle groups that support your spine and posture. Keep the movement slow, steady, and conscious. After 50, your body isn't asking for more intensity. It's asking for better intention. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're trying to stay on your feet, stay independent, stay safe. And this routine, it gives you the tools to do just that without hurting yourself in the process. I've done this every morning since my late 70s. It doesn't take willpower, it's just habit now. And honestly, it's my favorite part of the day, because when your body moves better, everything feels easier, from tying your shoes to getting out of a chair to walking upstairs with confidence. Give it a try, 1 week, 7 minutes a day. What part of your body feels the stiffest in the morning? Let me know in the comments. And if this helped you rethink how you move, give the video a like and subscribe for more. Your health is your greatest wealth. Habit number 5, eat 30 grams of protein. Within 30 minutes, the muscle-saving breakfast most seniors miss. You might not feel it yet, but it's happening. Every year after age 60, your body starts to lose muscle. Not just a little, up to 23% if you're not eating the right kind of breakfast. It doesn't matter how healthy the rest of your meals are. If you start your day with toast and coffee, or a bowl of cereal, or just a banana, you're missing the most important window for muscle preservation your body gets all day. It's called the anabolic window. And if you don't feed it protein within the first 30 minutes after light activity, your muscles literally stop responding. That means no repair, no maintenance, no strength gain, just slow, silent breakdown. Barbara, a 91-year-old retired teacher, had been eating what she thought was a good breakfast fruit oatmeal, maybe a little juice. But each year her legs got weaker. Her grip faded. She struggled to lift groceries or get out of her chair. Her doctor ran the numbers. No major disease, no injury, just steady, silent muscle loss. Then one small change rewired everything. She began eating 30 grams of high-quality protein within 30 minutes of her morning movement. Eggs, Greek yogurt, a protein smoothie with added collagen. Within 3 months, her energy came back. She felt steadier on her feet. Her blood sugar improved. She could carry her shopping bags again. The science behind this is crystal clear. Researchers at Tufts University's Human Nutrition Center on Aging discovered that timing protein is as important as how much you eat. When you wake up, your muscle cells are primed, ready to receive fuel and rebuild. But after a few hours, their ability to absorb and use protein drops dramatically. And most older adults, they're doing it backwards. They eat a carb-heavy breakfast and save their biggest protein meal for dinner when their muscles no longer care. This mistake leads to sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, which is now linked not just to weakness, but to inflammation, insulin resistance, and even cognitive decline. Your breakfast sets the tone for your entire day. It determines whether you burn fat or store it, whether your muscles grow or shrink, whether your energy lasts or crashes. So what should your plate look like? You don't need a bodybuilder's diet. You need just 30 grams of protein right after your 7-minute movement routine. Here are a few options that work. 2 eggs with cottage cheese. A Greek yogurt bowl with protein powder stirred in. A smoothie with whey or plant-based protein, plus a scoop of collagen peptides. Collagen isn't just for joints. It provides glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline amino acids critical for connective tissue, skin elasticity, and bone health. Add it to your shake and your knees might thank you. The key: skip the high sugar carbs. No sweet muffins, no juice, no jam-slathered toast. Those spike your insulin, inflame your system, and cancel out the muscle-building signal. Protein first, always. This isn't about dieting. It's about staying on your feet, keeping your independence, holding your grandchild, lifting your suitcase, living life on your terms. When I started this habit at 80, I didn't notice a difference in a day. But after a week, my energy in the mornings lasted longer. After a month, I noticed my balance improving. And after a few months, I realized I hadn't had that usual afternoon slump in weeks. Muscle isn't just for bodybuilders. It's for balance, for blood sugar, for brain health. It's what keeps you moving forward, literally. So tomorrow morning, after you stretch, after you sip your warm water, after you take in the sunrise, give your muscles what they're asking for. Protein, on time. What's your current go-to breakfast, and do you think it's helping or hurting your energy? Share it in the comments. And if this gave you something to think about, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Your health is your greatest wealth. It wasn't fancy medicine. It wasn't a personal trainer or a high-end gym. It was 5 small things done every morning that helped me live medication-free, pain-free, and fully independent. Well into my 90s. A glass of water, a few minutes of sunlight, a short brain boost, gentle movement, and a breakfast with purpose. Simple, but consistent. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. Your body still knows how to heal if you give it the right tools at the right time. So, tomorrow morning, pick just one of these habits. Start small. See how it feels. You might be surprised by how much strength, clarity, and confidence comes from just one good decision at the start of your day. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear which habit you're going to try first. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if this helped you, don't forget to subscribe. Your health is your greatest wealth.